What's up, dudes? Chooch back with another video, and today I'm out here rolling around on the Kingsong s18, guys, and I'm loving this wheel too. And this is where this wheel really shines at. And this is those technical type mountain bike trails that usually, I mean, on a mountain bike, the downhills are the fun part of these for sure, but on this thing you can even have fun on the uphill parts, you know. And right here, check this out. This guy in front of me, he actually goes down. These are some technical trails, and what actually happened to him is he clipped a pedal on one of these outside rocks right here you see, and this trail is littered with rocks.
Thanks. Oh, man. What are you riding?
This death trap. You all good? You got any cuts or scrapes or anything, man?
Yeah.
You need some band-aids or anything?
That should be fine.
You sure, man?
Yeah, thank you, though.
No problem. What got you? Did you just hit one of these rocks?
I think so.
Hell yeah, man. Have a safe ride, bro.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah, so you see that, and this trail in particular, you see all these minute foot movements that I'm doing that kind of look sometimes a bit excessive, but what I'm looking out for is the rocks that are nestled in the grass on the side, and you see that, especially on this trail, more so than a lot of the other ones I've been riding lately. I mean, there's roots, stumps, rocks, everything like that. And even on a mountain bike, you know, whenever you're on your downstroke of pedaling, you hit one of those, and I've done it before on a mountain bike. You know, you're on your downstroke, you come around a corner, you snag a rock, a root, anything like that, and man, it'll really spin you around on a bicycle. You know, it'll throw you for a little whirl. Hand-eye coordination, you know, that's one thing. With video gaming, you'll get that. I mean, with stuff that really requires a lot of attention, your hand-eye coordination can develop. But this is developing a new thing. This is eye-foot coordination is kind of what this is, you know? And it's all those little minute movements that you see me doing right there, where I'm like, I may be just inches away from a rock, guys. You know, if you got it down there and really looked at how close these pedals are coming to each one of these rocks on the outside, that's really where the technicality comes into play of riding this thing, you know. On most trails like this, if there's no rocks or anything like that, that's why you've seen me on some trails, like for instance the one where I was woods riding on the M Super X. I mean, that was in the woods, but you could visually see everything along the sides of the path. You know, there's trees everywhere, but you could see that there's nothing that's going to snag your pedals, you know, and so that can really determine how fast you want to go on a trail, you know. It's kind of how fast you can react to those little rocks on the side there. But otherwise, this trail was great. I was really having a blast on this trail. It's super flowy. There's a few uphill sections on this that I mean, that you can go up, have some fun on, but the downhill sections of this trail really shine. One of the cool things I notice whenever I'm out riding the Kingsong s18 is this thing really reminds me of the high-performance remote control, like rock crawlers and RC cars from, like, you remember like in 2009 and with the Traxxas, the Revos, and the nitro-powered RC cars and stuff like that. I was really into those, and what amazed me about those is being able to, you know, take them on a trail or whatever and go zip those things along a trail or whatnot, and just the power behind them. And I always, as a kid, I always wanted to be able to freaking just ride one of those RC nitro cars, dude. They were small, on the trails, and all I ever wanted to do was just be able to ride the damn thing. And now we literally have that, and it is awesome. So guys, I've talked about this before, but this is a prime example of the importance of looking ahead, keeping your eyes down the trail and not on the obstacle right in front of you. Right here, I come around this corner, have enough speed, everything, but this rock, I don't know what about it, it just looked funny to me, and I looked directly at it. I literally locked eyes with it when I came around that corner, and it was the only thing I was paying attention to, so I literally just kind of bailed right there just because of where my eyes were, you know. So that's the importance of looking ahead, keeping your eyes down the trail over the obstacles that are immediately in front of you. And what will happen is if you
That's
keep
fun as
your
hell right
eyes
there.
down the
I'll
trail
take you
looking ahead on that stuff, there's some weird mojo in the body, the way the mind works or something that would literally just carry me over that obstacle. If I was looking ahead of it and not looking at it, I would go over it. Say if I came around a corner and I hit one of these trees, it would most likely be because I was looking at that tree. Something about the way I went into it, into the corner or something like that, it lined me up. And say I look directly at that tree, that is where I'm going. If I look between the trees, if I look ahead down the trail, whatever it may be, that's where I'm heading, you know? You have to look at where you want to go. If you see a rock,
That's
you see a
incredible.
rut, you see an obstacle or anything like that, and you look directly at it, you lock eyes with it, you're going to go down on it, and it is going to end you. So one really cool thing that I'm super positive about right now is the growth of this community. Electric unicycles are growing way faster than I ever thought. I thought, you asked me in 2015 if these things would take off at all, if you would see more than 5 people in a small city riding them around as like daily commuting, I would have told you you're insane. You know, in 2015, 2016, when that 9xe Plus was out or whatever, you know, I was like, yeah, this is a really cool thing, but I don't see a ton of people taking off with it. I don't see a ton of people seeing the benefits, and I especially don't see a ton of people wanting to take the risk, you know, of riding one of these things, a one-wheeled thing around. You know, a lot of people nowadays, they want to be safe, man. Honestly, like, people just want to get to work safe. They want to ride the bus. They want to come home, and they want to watch TV, you know? Like, it's just what I was thinking. But they're starting to really take off. Coogee Rolls, his veteran Sherman video that did like 1.6 million views or something like that, and still growing. Man, you got to think about how many people that brings into the community, you know? It really does. Like, even like a video, like if you get over 50,000 views on one of these videos, it's bringing new people in, you know? There's a lot of EUC riders out there, but I don't think there's over 100,000 consistent YouTube viewers and content viewers that are EUC riders. I think a lot of them are adamant about it. A lot of them do watch multiple videos, but it's bringing in those new riders. You know, it's getting people that are like, what the hell is this thing? You know, and getting them interested in it, and it's starting to grow, man. So one of the funnier comments that I'm starting to see now, you know, from people that are new to it, that are just seeing this as a YouTube video for the first time, is this is one from yesterday. So kids, now you can do extreme sports without moving. And you're going to get this. You're going to get this around town, and especially where I live, where it's just fitness freaks everywhere. You're going to get the people that are say like, oh, cheater, or you're going to get the people that are just think that you're being lazy with this thing or whatever. Dude, I have never in my life had such a hard ab workout. I mean, this right here is what you want for a workout. If someone could make up a workout that was where you are having fun and not knowing you're working out, that's the best type of workout right there. That is literally what everybody wants. So I don't understand okay, yeah, if you're riding around town, just putting around, whatever, you know, like literally standing there like a lump on a log, you're not getting any exercise, of course. But with this type of riding, the way I ride these things, I get exercise, dude. The way I ride these things, I'm worn out. Whenever I do a loop, I gotta sit down and drink water, you know. It is an exercise. You're using so much core strength when you're riding this thing. I used to be extremely overweight, and I ended up doing the Insanity program. You know, the Sean T Insanity is kind of like P90X, and I did that a few years back. I did it start to finish. I lost about 25 pounds on it, and I literally, you know how they say you got to keep doing those things for it to work? I never did another program of it, and I got into riding electric unicycle, and I think that's the key that's been able to help me keep my exercise up. The link below, guys, takes you straight to eWheels. It is an affiliate link. It helps the channel. You can pre-order the V11, the Veteran Sherman, the S18, and get all of the latest wheels there. M Super Pros, all that stuff. Link below, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.